Okay, so for this video, what I'm going to ask that you do is you're going to need some kind of straight edge. You can have a ruler, you can have a triangle, you can have a protractor. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me what you decide to work with, okay? A couple of things about one-point perspective, okay? One-point perspective is the idea that everything goes to one point, okay? So it kind of looks like it's going in. So it says up here it's a method of having things up close be bigger, things, further back seem to recede back. But a couple of things that you need to know. First of all, is the dot in the center are called the vanishing point, all right? Your vanishing point is always going to be on the back wall, okay? Now, how do we determine this? Well, what you do is you're actually going to take the corners of your space, okay, and you cross it like that, okay? Then you would do the same over here, okay? And it crosses over, and you find the center. Oh, I went a little bit off, but it's okay. Now, if you're doing this on a piece of paper, how you would do this is that you would actually measure from the inside out the same space, okay? So if it was like 3 inches, you go 3 inches this way, or you went like 2 inches or 1 inch or whatever. Do not go from the outside in, okay? Now, I'm just going to let you know that when you connect them, it will seem like an optical illusion, okay? I'm just going to say leave it, okay? Even if it seems a little crooked, it's fine, unless it's horribly crooked, okay? All right, so we're going to go through a couple of things on the walls. This video may take a little bit longer, but it's okay, because we're going to be doing a couple of different things, just like in this, this picture, okay? So first thing I'm going to suggest is that you don't draw dark. You draw light for this, okay? All right, so let's start off with on the walls. So the walls that we're going to talk about are the sides, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do a standard doorway, okay? So what I'm going to have you do is when you do your, when you draw, okay, you want to make sure that you have, let me make sure I'm there, that you're kind of like going up and down, so it's vertical. So how I do this is I'll take my triangle or whatever, and I'll line it up to the bottom, and I go directly up. This is the height of this door, okay? Now, after you get the height of the door, you want to connect the top to the vanishing point. Now, this is where you definitely don't want to draw too dark, because you're going to end up erasing some of this stuff, okay? So we have the length of the door. Here, we're going to go down and over, all right? So I'm going to erase the top over, put a little doorknob on it. You got a door, okay? Pretty simple. Now the next thing I want to show you is how to make a window. So windows, same kind of deal, but instead of going all the way to the bottom, we're going to just do in the center. Top and bottom are going to go to the vanishing point. Okay? And we're going to, now that's going to be the height, and now we're going to do the, how long. Oops, sorry. All right, so let's get back to where we were. Now, a couple of other things with these windows is if you want to leave it like that, that's absolutely fine. As you can see, some of these other things that are in this original picture. This could be a window. It could also be a poster. It could be a piece of artwork, okay? If you were making this like one of those fancy windows where it has the 4, okay, going through, you would do it this way. Notice I'm always going to that vanishing point, okay? All right, a couple of other things that this can be. So I'm going to write on the side. Traditional, these can be windows, art. Yes, you need to write this down, okay? It can be, you can put it on the floor. It could be a rug. And it could be a skylight. All right? So those are easy peasy, as they say, okay? All right, so let's move to the next one. Off the walls. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to create a bed, and we're going to create a dresser, okay? All right, so in order to do a bed, what we're going to do is we're going to actually do it off a wall here. You are going to create a rectangle, all right? Now the rectangle needs to be coming off the wall, okay, and thin. There we are. All right. Now this is gonna go. It's gonna go a little bit thicker like this one. Okay. So one thing about when you're drawing one-point perspective, we connect the corners that go directly to the vanishing point. We cannot go through here because this is the mattress. Okay, so I'm going to connect my points. All right. Now this is the back wall. If you wanted this to go to the back wall, okay, you see this little point? Let me zoom in. Super, whoop. Can you see that? Whoa. You see that little point? If you wanted this to go to the back wall, you would go to that corner point, go up and over, connect there. See how that now goes in the corner? Okay. Now, another option is to cut it beforehand. So I'm going to make sure that this is going up and down. Okay. And I'm going to bring it over. Front line matches the back line. They're nice parallel. Okay. I'm going to erase the excess here. And you can see that it's kind of popped out. Okay. Headboard. Very simple headboard. All we're going to do is we're going to go up here, go to the corner here, up. Don't worry about how tall, because what's going to happen is your top of your headboard on the first line, back to the vanishing point, cuts there. Dude, that is awesome. I can't believe I drew it exactly where I need it to be. Woo! All right. Last thing that you need to do is obviously put some pillows and some, fancy whatever. Okay? All right. So we have that. Dresser. Let's kind of put a dresser. Now, a dresser from the side looks like a rectangle. Connected to the wall. Now, yes, I could draw this freehand, but honestly, when you're just learning it, sometimes it's easier to always put it with your ruler. Now, I kind of purposely did this. You're going to see that this line right here, if I draw it, it's going to be ever so slight. It's because it's in line with the vanishing point, and it's okay. If you don't see it, it's fine. If you actually drew this really huge, you're not going to see the top, okay? All right, so let's put this last corner in. Whoop. And down. All right, so a couple of drawers. They're just like little windows, okay? So 1, 2. Connect the top and the bottom. Now you might be feeling comfortable by saying, you know what, I don't need to go to that vanishing point because I know I'm going to end up erasing. All right. Excellent. And then straight up, and that's it, okay? Put some little knobs there. Nice. All right. So those are things popping out. Now, by the way, if you want, I'm going to zoom out, okay? This QR code, which you need to expose the whole thing, if you want to learn other things that you can draw, like couches and chairs and desks and all of that, all you need to do is just scan this QR code, and it will bring you to a space where you can learn some of those other things, okay? Last but not least is the back wall. Back wall's pretty cool, okay? Because one thing, if it's against the back wall, it goes flat, okay? So if I want to put a door, it's just the flat door, okay? If you put like a artwork, it just goes flat, which is nice. Let's see, what can we put on this artwork? Oh, I know. I heart art. Everyone needs one of these pieces of artwork in their room, okay? Now, if you're going to put something on the back so it's popping out, remember how I said we start off with a flat space? Well, you're going to do it, but you're just going to lower it, okay? Make that rectangle. Just lower it just a little bit. And then you connect the corners. All right, now here's the special. Let me zoom in. Whoop. Okay. Whoa, that's getting very zoomed in. This is where you know where to stop. See that little corner right there where it meets? Go up and over. All right. Pretty simple. Okay. All right, and then you could probably just draw, because this is the front, this could be just flat. Like this could be another drawer or something like that. Okay, now, a couple of things. The front outline of the objects are the flat shapes. This is a flat shape, that's a flat shape, okay, and should match the back edge. So remember, if you have a flat line here, whoop, the flat line goes back here, okay? All lines that go back to the vanishing point are actually called orthogonal lines, all right? And draw light, because you will need to erase to create the illusion. All right, so you're not going to stop here. In each of these rooms, okay, you are going to add some stuff. I want you to add 3 more items to each room, okay? And once you're done with those 3 items, then you may turn this one in. Remember that if you are needing of extra help, check out this QR code, okay? Make sure you're able to expose the whole QR code so you can scan it. And that's really it. All right, good luck.